Hello everyone, my name is Tea Koberidze, and in this video I will be sharing the work that had the greatest impact on me as an educational professional this semester. As a teacher candidate working with first graders, I had many meaningful learning experiences, but one particular lesson and the reflection that followed truly transformed my understanding of effective instruction, questioning, pacing, and culturally responsive practice. This experience pushed me to grow, strengthened my teaching skills, and helped me identify clear next steps for my development. The lesson that made the biggest impact on me was my read aloud on identifying the setting of a story using the book Maybe Something Beautiful. My goal was to help students describe where and when the story takes place using the key details from the text and illustrations. I knew this concept was challenging for my students, especially because many of them were still learning to distinguish between events and settings. So I incorporated visual, sentence frames, and modeling thinking to support all learners, including my students with IEPs and multilingual learners. When I reviewed my law inference transcript afterward, I noticed something encouraging. My explanations were clear, and students were genuinely engaged during moments when I modeled my thinking. Students responded with understanding. And during partner talk, they were excited to share what they noticed in the illustrations. Seeing these moments helped me recognize the power of modeling, guiding practice, and visuals, especially in early literacy instruction. But what truly helped me grow was the feedback I received from my cooperating teacher and my university advisor. My cooperating teacher told me that my instructions were clear and that students remained engaged throughout the lesson. She also encouraged me to slow down my speech so students could process information more easily. That small piece of advice had a big impact on me, especially in supporting multilingual learners and students with processing needs. My university supervisor highlighted another important area, questioning. She shared that while I used some open-ended questions, many of my questions were still short of guiding. This made me think deeply about how my questioning impacts students' thinking. It connected directly to High Leverage Practice 18, using questions and prompts that promote student reasoning. When I revisited my transcript, I clearly saw the difference between moments when students engaged in deeper thinking and the moments when my questions limited their responses. This process also helped me understand the importance of High Leverage Practice 6, checking for understanding. Throughout the lesson, I asked quick check-in questions and I adjusted my instruction based on students' responses. But reviewing the transcript helped me realize that I could push students even further by giving more wait time, slowing down my pacing, and asking questions that required evidence and explanation. Another major insight came from the observation partner talk. When I gave students time to talk to each other, they were more confident, more engaged, and more willing to express their ideas. This reinforced High Leverage Practice 17, using flexible grouping and discussion to build understanding. Through this experience, I identified two refinement goals for myself: improving my questioning techniques by planning open-ended, deeper questions into every lesson, and incorporating more structured partner talk to increase students' voice engagement and language development. My success criteria moving forward will be students giving longer responses, providing evidence for their answers, and actively participating in discussions. This lesson, along with the feedback and reflection that followed, had a powerful impact on me as an educator. It helped me to see where I'm strong, where I need to grow, and how intentional planning can support all learners, especially those with diverse linguistic and academic needs. Most importantly, it reminded me that reflective practice is essential to becoming a more thoughtful, student-centered, and culturally responsive teacher. Thank you for listening.